Don't bring me back. Don't bring me, don't.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Muaaz here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be showing off the GAMDIAS Mechanical Gaming Combo, which features both a mechanical gaming keyboard and one optical gaming mouse. I feel like it's necessary to tell you all that this is going to be 100% unbiased. GAMDIAS sent out this unit to me just for reviewing purposes and to give my honest opinion of. In that sense, I'm not going to be receiving any payments from GAMDIAS to actually make this video, but I will have all the links to the company's social media in the description below. But other than that, let's get on with the video. As you can see in the background, the design of the keyboard is a black finish with red LED backlighting. The unit allows you to switch between 5 different modes, which have 4 different brightness settings, and one setting which pulses through the 4 different brightness levels. The keyboard is utilizing red TTC switches, which are not Cherry MX switches, but are basically cloned after them. So personally, I don't really have that big of a complaint about this. I know that some people might be turned off by this detail and are not going to purchase the keyboard for that reason. But the cool thing about this is that since they aren't using more expensive switches, we as the consumers get to actually save more when purchasing the product itself, as this unit is coming in at only around $70, which is still a lot less than companies like Razer or Corsair who are offering nearly identical products. As far as the keys are concerned, I feel that I can type fairly fast, but I've noticed that the keys are fairly sensitive when it comes to both typing and gaming. An example of this is how I like to rest my left hand around the WASD area, which in most games are actually the movement keys. So an example, or a more in-depth example, could be how I like to rest my middle finger on the W key, which in most games is the forward key. I find myself often moving forwards while not even pushing the key down all the way. Same goes for when I'm typing an essay and just have my hands lying on the keyboard, random keys get spammed into my paper and I have to go back and erase them. It's not a huge issue, but it definitely sucks while playing FPS games like Counter-Strike, which require you to sometimes hide around corners to protect yourself from an enemy. On this keyboard, you do have 2 remappable macro keys, which you can utilize using the Hero software, available from the GAMDIAS website. Another thing I really liked about the software was that I had the ability to swap the function and Windows key to my own preference. And in most keyboards, you usually have 2 Windows keys, from what I remember, and sometimes you just have one, and it can either be on the left side or the right side. For me, I'm used to always tapping the Windows key on the right side, and lucky for me, the GAMDIAS keyboard already came with the Windows key on the right side. But if I was someone who was used to it on the left side and didn't want to retrain their muscle memory, if that makes sense, I could just use the key swapper that comes with the keyboard, change the keys, and then go into the software and then change it directly from there. Now I just want to show you guys a quick typing test that I ran for you guys, so you can maybe get an idea of how the TTC switches sound on this keyboard. And from my experience, I'm almost positive that you'll find that they sound almost exactly like Cherry MX switches, if you've ever used something like that in the past. Something cool about the keyboard is that there are rubber feet at the bottom, which prevents your keyboard from sliding around on your desk once it gets pressure added onto it. I know this isn't really a big feature, but it's pretty nice because some keyboards that have like the kickstands on the bottom, they really don't have anything that can prevent your keyboard from sliding around. So essentially, when you're just resting your wrists on your keyboard could probably even move, potentially even cause scratches on a glass desk. So having the rubber feet are pretty awesome. It really helps from not being able to move your keyboard. I even have tests showing you guys that I'm tapping the sides of the keyboard with a decent amount of pressure. And if it moves, it's really a slight amount, but in general it doesn't really move that much. Another characteristic that I like about the keyboard is how compact it is. By that I mean that the keyboard is a full-size keyboard, but it doesn't take up as much space as another keyboard might. Overall, I would say that I'm really enjoying the GAMDIAS keyboard and optical mouse. I feel that the optical mouse really isn't the star of the show here compared to the keyboard. It would have been cool if it came with red LEDs, but it's still a fantastic mouse nonetheless. It features a wide DPI range. You can pick from 800 all the way up to 3500, so it's fairly customizable for the user. We also have 6 buttons that you can choose from and map in their software. The mouse is a little bit on the smaller side, so if you're used to larger mice, this might not be the mouse for you. Personally, I feel like it feels pretty plasticky, but the keyboard, on the other hand, it feels perfect, and it is designed amazingly, if that's even a word. But something I love about GAMDIAS is the fact that they make their products fairly affordable compared to companies like Razer, who don't even use expensive switches anymore. So essentially they're not passing on the savings to the consumer, unlike GAMDIAS, who actually are. That's really it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to check out GAMDIAS in the description below. But other than that, be sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you aren't already, because I'm on my way to 9,000 subscribers and all help is appreciated. But other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.